Everywhere burst few hours ago as Akpabio finally attacked and beaten by Biafran senators few hours ago. Aso Rock shake. Nobody ever expected that Akpabio can be attacked this way, and the report reaching us now is Akpabio's head was injured in cause of the attack in the House of Rep regarding the division of Nigeria and all of that. Now what Simon Ekpa said is finally come to reality. Simon Ekpa actually stated that he's going to attack a lot of Nigerian politicians and all of that since they don't want Biafra to go. Now something tragic is happening. I'm going to play you the video now. You will see everything in this very video. You will see how Nnamdi Kanu fled few hours ago. You will see everything as it happened in court. Akpabio was attacked badly. I would like us to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share the video, just do well to share it. And if you can share it, just like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Just stay connected. I'm coming back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Out of business! Sorry, sir. Out of business!
Hello my great wonderful viewers, welcome me back to LAJUPOG TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, endeavor to click the registration button appearing on your video screen right now, and at the same time click the notification bell icon so that whenever we drop a new video in few hours time, YouTube will easily let you to know. Kasala boss in Aso Rock few hours ago. According to the report reaching us, everywhere scattered few hours ago in Aso Rock as the senators of Biafran finally attacked Akpabio. You know, Akpabio is the Senate president and he has been doing everything possible to frustrate the life of a lot of Nigerians by approving a lot of dirty bills that will be bringing to his table and all of that. You know, it was the same Akpabio that approved the bill of the jets that TINUBU bought few days ago. Even when the claim came that they're not going to approve the bill of the jet, Akpabio finally approved the bill of the jet on the ground. Now they finally buy the jet even when Nigerians are hungry, and I see that it's not enough. It was Akpabio that approved the bill of the house that they built for Shetima, the 21 billion house that was built for Shetima, the vice president. And I said that it's not enough. They newly renovated the house of Shetima with around 5 billion naira. After few weeks, it's not even up to a month, they came out, they said they want to build a new house for Shetima that was around 21 billion, which they built. And a lot of Nigerians are in higher poverty. They throw a lot of Nigerians in total pain and poverty. Insecurity is ravaging the land. Kidnappers are kidnapping people and they demanded for heavy ransom from hungry Nigerians. Now Biafrans are out there. They said no, they don't want to have anything to do with Nigeria again because they believe that Nigerian politicians are the one fueling the insecurity that is ravaging the land, and Nigerian politicians are the one that putting Nigerians in higher poverty. Now the Igbos are saying that they don't want to have anything to do with Nigeria. They don't want to go for Biafra, and a lot is happening. They put Nnamdi Kanu in jail and they never allow him to go. Even when the court made ruling in different occasions that the DSS should release him, they did not release him. Now Biafran senators finally attacked Akpabio a few hours ago amidst the fact that Nigeria should divide, the Igbos should go, the Yoruba should go, the Asa should go. Now when Akpabio wasn't approving the bill, something tragic happened. They burst everywhere scattered. Simon Ekpa have said this before. Now it's finally coming to reality. They burst everywhere. Akpabio was attacked, and according to report, they said Akpabio was injured on head and all of that. So I'd like us to stay connected to the end of this video because I'm going to be playing you the full video. You will see everything how it goes. If you can share this video, just do all to share it. Share to the different social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you can share it, just like it as you're watching it. Like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. You know, the Igbos have been coming out in several occasions and they've been saying that Nigerians are casting them away. That Nigerians have been doing everything possible to exclude Igbo from the map. And I say that it's not enough. They don't want the Igbos to go. Now they're telling the Igbos that the Igbo cannot become the president of Nigeria, and at the same time they're telling the Igbos that the Igbos cannot have right to some things that they're supposed to have right to in Nigeria. Now the same Igbos, they don't want the Igbos to go, and Nnamdi Kanu have been making the agitations right from time even before they arrest him. He said they should allow the land of Biafran to be established, that the Biafran should go. And Simon Ekpa have been on Finland. They have been in Finland and doing everything possible to just liberate the Biafran. Now Nigerian government is normally knows that they be kicking against the Biafran nation and all of that, and a lot of people have actually lost their life because of this Biafran agitations and all of that. Now Nnamdi Kanu have been in custody. The court have been making ruling to the DSS in several occasions that Nnamdi Kanu must be released, and he must be released back to his people. But the DSS never listened to the court ruling, they never listened to the court directive, and according to the report that came, Nnamdi Kanu himself established that the DSS are listening to some political elite that are bigger than Nigeria judiciary. That's to tell you how collapsed Nigeria judicial system is at the moment now. Some political elite, according to report, allegedly they giving DSS orders that the DSS must not allow Nnamdi Kanu to go, and that is why they still keeping him in DSS custody, and he has been victim of a lot of illnesses and sicknesses since then, and did not allow him to have access to a good medical care and all of that. And I say that is not enough. Samuel Ekpa never reneged on making sure that their Biafra plans goes back. Now they said Samuel Ekpa must be arrested from Finland, that Finland must deport Samuel Ekpa back to Nigeria so that the Nigerian security operative can apprehend him and put him in jail and all of that. But something tragic happened. Akpabio was said to be attacked a few hours ago by Biafran senator because, whether you like it or not, we have some Igbos in the House of Assembly, House of Rep, and all of that. They are representing their constituency, you know, and they were trying to pass bills in the House of Assembly. The House of Assembly is a place where they pass all manner of bills. That is where they passing bills that cows should have right to freedom of movement in Nigeria, and cows should have more rights than citizens. You know, Akpabio have seen a lot of bills in the House of Assembly, and they have approved a lot of bills. Now the Igbos are saying that the division must come. They're trying to pass the bill to Akpabio, but Akpabio was trying to neglect it, and that was why they launched the attack in the House of Assembly. Come and see fighting the early afternoon. Come and see elderly people fighting, old men fighting in the House of Assembly. So I'd like guys to stay connected to the end of the video. If you can share it, just share it. And if you can share it, just like it as you're watching it. The Igbos are saying that they did not want to wait till 2027. They did not want to wait for any election so that they can elect the Igbo person that they want in power and all of that. They said they don't want to have anything to do with Nigeria, that they want their own Biafra. They said if they should keep electing people in Nigeria, Igbos will still not win, because they will never allow Igbo to win. Since Mahmoud is still there and the CJN, the judicial system of Nigeria, is still there, they will manipulate everything. But come and see fighting the left today. So if you can share this video, just share it. If you can't share it, just like it. I'll play you the video now. You will see everything the way it goes. But first of all, listen to what Samuel Ekpa said. You will shocktalize you. Samuel Ekpa is saying a lot of things that is causing fear to a lot of Nigerians at the moment. Just stay connected. I'm coming back again.
We have seen on social media images, videos, including those who survived the attack against our students in their schools. This attack claimed the life of dozens of peaceful, innocent students in their hostels. My fellow citizens of Biafra, this attack were also meted against our students and doctors, women and teenagers. As usual, everywhere is silent. Have you not seen videos of the survivors that are on social media in pool of their own blood? But those castigating the Biafra government defense of Biafra land are all silent. What does that tell you? And of course, they are waiting for the Biafra defense forces to engage these terrorists before you will hear their national outcry of how we are killing people. The Biafra defense forces are fighting to save the life of those they have kidnapped. Many may be in a very critical condition. But I'm very, very confident and very optimistic that in the coming days, you will be seeing results and news that will be coming from the den of those terrorists. Because of the recent attack on Biafra soil, which we all know that is being aided by their counterpart accomplices in the Nigeria Terrorist Army, Police, and other agencies within Biafra land, in order to divert our attention from neutralizing and eliminating them. I have to tell them today that unfortunately our focus will not be diverted. Our focus remain on them, because they are the generator, they are the facilitator, they remain the accomplice, they abate, they aid, and they protect and shield these ragtag terrorists that are now on rampage in Biafra land. But one thing is certain, you see, this month of August will never be forgotten in the history of Nigeria and the Biafra struggle. We will engage these terrorists ruthlessly. And as you all know, the Biafra government has taken measures, additional anti-terrorism measures, anti-sabotage measures, which the government has adopted, and the result will be coming out in a few days or weeks to come. One of those measures being that from the 30th of this August, there will be no additional entrance of cows through the bushes and the border of Biafra land. 2, there will be no movement of cows, interstate movement of cows through the forest. And if you violate this particular law and measures that the Biafra government have introduced in order to curb and fight these terrorists in our land, believe me, we don't ask questions and we don't have prisons. We do not have prison yard or facilities or correctional facilities. This is an official announcement that from the 30th of August, every movement of cows in the bushes are banned, completely banned. And remember that this pronouncement has never been made since the beginning of the liberation of Biafra. Even when the corrupt idiots were making their laws of the movement of cow and the terrorists and all that, which were never enforced, from the Yoruba land down to the Biafra land. Many of these fake people paraded themselves as representative of the people, has one point in time tried to ban the movement of cows because these are terrorists who follows them. And all this while we have been observing, waiting for a moment like this when they have attacked us, and the evidence is there. So from the 30th of August, and I know that before 30th of August they are going to unleash mayhem on our people, but believe me, whatever happens, know that Biafra government is equal to the tax. We will never deviate from engaging their counterpart in the uniform. From the 30th of August, we will face those terrorists in the bush. And I promise Biafra people that under this government, we will eradicate the interstate movement of terrorists with their cows from one place to another. It is our focus. And that particular measures has been taken, considered by the government and the Biafra Defense Forces, and implementation will follow ruthlessly. So Biafra people, all you need remain the support to the government, and we thank you for the support you have given so far by making sure that you are speaking in one voice like never before. The Nigeria state are quaking and panicking. Those one Nigeria gullible, idiotic fraudsters, the internet criminals are quaking and trembling because they have seen that Biafrans are all behind the Biafra government, and it shocked them. And more of this will be coming, more of the hate will be coming because they see that you are now coming back in unison and becoming unified. That unity is exactly what this tour is targeted at achieving. We thank you in homeland, Biafra de facto government in the homeland, who have smartly conducted and conducting the self-referendum, and we have seen over 50 million votes. Still counting, because the voting will end November 28. I want to thank you for your belief and trust in the Biafra government. The changes you crave for, the nation you are fighting for, you will enjoy it. I want you to understand that many propaganda will come because they see Prime Minister of Biafra is standing very strong, and I am telling you all that I will be the end of Nigeria. I have said this severally. I will say it again. I will be the end of Nigeria. Somebody have to be the end of Nigeria. Somebody have to do it. I am here to do it. We are here to fight and pass freedom onto our new generation, and not this situation, not this slavery, not this new colonialism that have destroyed the future of our people. Biafra will be the beginning of civilization in Africa. We have introduced the most acceptable democratic system by allowing Biafrans to speak, by participating in free will voting for their self-referendum. And of course, the pathway to freedom is after the referendum has been conducted in Finland. We will gather from the 29th of November to 3rd of December 2024, where delegation from all over the world will gather to append their signatures to confirm the consent given to them by the Biafra people to declare the restoration of independence state of Biafra. After that, we will communicate to Abuja. And this warning of withdrawal of all the terrorists in uniform from Biafra land will be enforced with the highest force. We will not fight conventional war with them. We will detect how this war will be fought. And it is going to take us 20 years to eliminate Nigeria from our land. We are ready for it. If it is going to take us 10 years after 2nd of December to eliminate Nigeria in our land, we are ready for it. I want you to understand that America left Vietnam because of the asymmetric and the guerrilla warfare, the jungle warfare that Vietnamese unleashed on Americans during the war. Our own will be worse than the Vietnamese war. We will make sure it is the only way out of the enslavement of Nigeria. It is only way out of the terrorism of Nigeria. They thought they can eliminate us and they force us together with the barrels of the guns. We have come to let them understand that Nigeria can never win this war. Not now, not tomorrow, not never. The earlier they accept this self-referendum and start immediately the United Nations procedures or recognition of Biafra and acceptance of the self-referendum, the better for them. If they refuse, believe me, we will destroy Nigeria because that is the only way to save our life. And at the end, they will still declare and recognize Biafra. The worst part of this very sad truth is that if they accept this amicably in peace, they will save lives and save many things. But if they refuse, I will tell you, many things will go down. At the end, we will sit at the round table and discuss the liberation and independence state of Biafra, when a lot of damages may have been done, which can never be repelled and recalled. I am telling you today, I'm standing on this planet Earth on the ground. I'm promising Biafra people that I will not hand over slavery to my children, to our children, to our generation, but freedom is what we will hand over to them. Not just freedom, but Biafra, where they will have the opportunity to aspire to whatever they want to be in life, where they will live freely, have the power and ability to study and compete among nations of the world. What you are doing today is because you know Nigeria has failed. The reason you are supporting me, why I am in exile, why the government is in exile, is because you know we have profiled a better solution. We have profiled a brighter future for you. And it is not just profiling, we are coming with a realistic solution to your problems. We will provide electricity, provide good road, healthcare system, insurance. We will also make sure that the database is the first thing we are going to do, which we have already done with the Biafra government in exile. Today we have the BSA, Biafra Security Administration, which is responsible for collecting the data of Biafras and the issuance of Biafra National Identity Card. We have started solving your problems even before we get recognition and before declaring independence. We have also provided solutions to the insecurity that are now rampant in Nigeria. Every part of Nigeria is facing annihilation because of the jihadist movement, the continuation of the Usman Danfodio, which every one of you know the history. What is happening today in Nigeria is the continuation. And the primary target remains the Biafra territory, which we have resisted and continue to resist. So my brothers and sisters, those of you who believe in Nigeria, you have a choice. It is your right. But remember, we have gathered 50 million. For you to outnumber us, you will have another 60 million or 51 million that will say no to Biafra. Only then we can back down. For now, we have the majority of the Biafra people, those who have never voted and participated in Nigeria election since they were born. They are now voting in Biafra self-referendum. And some idiot will be telling you, oh, how many are you in Biafra? Where did you get the 50 million vote? Ask them. Do you have any statistics? Do you have any document, record, data of anybody, of everybody in Biafra land? Ask them, how many are you in Nigeria? How many are you in the eastern region, which is the territory of Biafra? Who have the data? Where is the record? Today, our record becomes the authentic record. Our own record, the data being collected from this voting become the authentic record, because you never conducted any reasonable and realistic census on our people. Everything in Nigeria is fake. You go to Google, you go to Wikipedia, you see what they are reporting, 20 million people, 30 million people, and they think that it is the time we are going to be looking at what they are writing on Wikipedia. Wikipedia that is being manipulated by the result of those nomadic people that were leading the Nigeria Census Board, where they will be counting cow leg in the northern Nigeria, and they disenfranchise the eastern part of Nigeria, which is Biafra territory, and they will count one family and jump the other family. Not even that. Majority of Biafrans never participated in the Nigeria census, and they don't want to participate because they have lost faith in Nigeria. But in this Biafra self-referendum, they have come to identify with the Biafra government, and this result from this voting become the authentic number of people that actually qualified to cast their vote, and it will be authentic. We call on Nigeria and those who care that the authentication of the result of the Biafra self-referendum will be the only pathway to peace. The refusal and the rejection will be the pathway to anarchy. And we are ready to carry guns, not just for the self-defense, but to defend the result of the self-referendum. Thank you very much. Biafrans in northern Nigeria, I thank you. And let those who are still hanging on the roadside thinking that what we are doing here is a joke, you are going to regret not supporting this freedom up to this point. Nigeria have nothing on us. For those rappers in America, I want to tell you today that you defined who you are, and nobody else will tell you who you are. You defend yourself, nobody else will defend you. We have seen how people are dying in other parts of Nigeria. Nobody is protecting and defending them. Those who supposed to be the security that should be protecting the people are actually helping the terrorists to take over their land. They attack your land, and after 2 weeks, people that you don't know where they come from will occupy your land, and that is the end. As I'm talking to you today, it is a fact that people were born in IDP camp in Benue State, and today they are 19 years. 19 good years born in IDP camp and still living in IDP camp. Who is living and occupying their land? Strangers from Central African Republic, Fulani from other parts of Africa occupying their land, and the government of Nigeria, that is a terrorist state government, have done nothing to make these people go back to their land. That is what we have prevented in Biafra land, and that is the reason why the security of life and property of Biafra people will be taken very seriously, and we will protect our women ruthlessly, like we are going to do in the next coming weeks. Those terrorists that attack and kidnap our doctors, our students from the school, I pity for you. Run! Because there will be no excuse. We will hunt you down. We will hunt you down. I am telling you the fact. In the next few weeks, you will be hunted down. Any place you are in Biafra forest, we will hunt you down. Remember, Biafrans, that for this to be possible, we will need to continue to support and fund the Biafra Defense Forces. It is their job to protect our land, and that they have sworn to do, and that they have done very well, which is the reason this attack against Biafra is not a rampage like we see in other parts of Nigeria. But we will use this time around to set example to those who are planning to attack us in the future. And from here, I say, may God bless you. Biafrans in the northern Nigeria, airborne to the Biafra Defense Forces. Airborne. Adani Munandegede.
Odagu ukolo muokiwu.
Oh, you can, man.
Yes, okukolo.
Nobody is going to protect our land than us. We have done that very well, and we continue to do it till Biafra is declared and defended. Northern Nigeria, today is the beginning. Unify yourself, bring everybody together, so that the day we are going to call the shot, nobody will be left behind. The time is fast approaching. Everybody knows that Ogunu na-agba kwarapu kwarapu. And if it calls for every one of you to leave, remember, leave everything behind. We will recover them at the end of the day. This is not 1967, where you are going to abandon your property and go back, and then they will come and tell you it's an abandoned property. It is never going to happen. Make sure you have the document of your property intact. Take them with you. Run back to Biafra land, and let us do the job for you at the end of the day. I promise you, none of Biafra property, none, I mean none, not even one room that you have a document that we're going to leave behind. We will fight Nigeria. Even after this freedom has been restored, we will still engage Nigeria until we are satisfied.
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. You can hear everything that Simon Lekpa actually said in this very video. You know, a lot of people have been issuing directives to the Finland government. You know, Simon Lekpa have stayed in Finland for enough time now. And according to a report, they said all the violence that is being instigated in the eastern part of Nigeria is being instigated by Simon Lekpa people and all of that, because according to a report, Simon Lekpa came out boldly. I even showcased a video on this platform where Simon Lekpa was actually talking about how he's going to attack a lot of Nigerian armies and all, how he's going to make their life miserable with insecurity stores and all of that. Simon Lekpa said it in some of his video. He never hid it. He said he have weaponized a lot of Biafran armies and all of that now, and these armies are the one inciting violence in the eastern part of Nigeria, according to a report. That is alleged. You know, nobody know the truth of the matter, because Nnamdi Kanu came out and made it known to the general public that some political elites, they are the one responsible for the insecurity that is ongoing in the eastern part of Nigeria, because they are actually seeing dividends from it. And mind you, once they incite violence in the eastern part of Nigeria, they are dating it back to Nnamdi Kanu, that Nnamdi Kanu is the one that is responsible for the violence. Despite the fact that this man is in the DSS custody, they said they are inciting the violence on his behalf, that it is the IPO people that are inciting all manners of violence in the eastern part of Nigeria. And Nnamdi Kanu have come out to disclaim it. They said if it is sure for Nigerian politicians, they should release him, that in 2 minutes, all the insecurity that is ravaging the eastern part of Nigeria, everything will stop. Now, Simon Ekpa is coming out to say the same thing. He said he's going to make sure that Biafra nation is liberated on November 1. He said it's going to start from November 1, and November 1 is just few months from here. They said they're going to do everything possible that the Biafra nation will be liberated and the Biafran people will go back to their Biafran land, because according to report, the Igbos have been chased from Lagos now, that they should go back to Anam, because there is a kind of misunderstanding that is ongoing in Lagos right now, and the Igbos have been attacked in several occasions and all of that. And we saw the video of where TINUBU wife was actually talking against the Igbos in Lagos, and even the present governor of Lagos is doing everything possible to frustrate the Igbos, according to report. Now, is it really Simon Lekpa people that are inciting violence in the eastern part of Nigeria, or the IPO people as alleged by some politicians, or is it some political elites that are eating from the insecurity that is ongoing in the eastern part of Nigeria? Is it some politicians that are sponsoring it? Drop your opinion in the comment section of this video. What do you guys think? Feel free, say your mind. You know, they be declaring Simon Lekpa wanted now for some time now. They say Simon Lekpa need to be arrested and he need to be deported from Finland, that the Finland government must release him back to Nigeria so that the secret operative can apprehend him, unlike the way they arrested Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya in the regime of Buhari. They said they want to arrest Simon Lekpa because they believe that Simon Lekpa is the one that is inciting every manner of violence in the eastern part of Nigeria now. Now, I say that's not enough. The Biafra senators in the House of Rep, according to the report, according to the video that we viewed few hours ago, they saw them fighting in the House of Rep regarding the bill that they wanted to pass on the division of Nigeria. They said they want Nigeria to divide so that the Arewas will go on their own, which is the Hausas, the Biafran will go on their own, which is the Igbos, and the Oduduwa will go on their own, which is the Yorubas. They said they want the division to take place. Why? A lot of people have actually been kicking against the division. They passed the bill and some people are actually opposing the bill. They said no, they don't want the bill to be approved and all of that, even when they know that Akpabio will be approving all manner of bills, but they failed to approve this particular one. And that's actually what sparked out of the attack in the early half today, according to the video that we viewed and according to the video we saw on media few hours ago regarding the way the Biafran senators actually fight amidst the abuse that wasn't approved. So what do you guys think? Do you really think the Biafran nation can stand? Because according to what Samuel Ekpa said, he's saying that he wants to launch attack on Nigeria and nothing is being done regarding all these things. Samuel Ekpa be threatening a lot of Nigerians and threatening a lot of things as far as the government is concerned. He said they want to make sure that the Biafran nation come with violence, that it's not even coming in peace again. That's what Samuel Ekpa is saying. And Nigerian government is always on guard against division and all of that. Is it the same government that fight protesters as if they're fighting people that are going to war? The protesters that protested from August 1 to August 10, you can see the way Nigerian government used the security operative to fight them, and a lot of protesters actually lost their life. Is it the same government that will allow division to take place? Some people have been saying that this Biafra nation is a total waste of time and a total waste of life and all of that, that the Biafran should just stop it and just continue with the one Nigeria and all of that. But a lot of Biafrans are saying no, it cannot stand, that it's not a total waste of time, that it may stay long, but the truth remains that it will surely come, and they're hoping that the Biafra nation will surely come. Drop a opinion in the comment section of this video. Do you really think it's a total waste of time for Biafrans to be agitating for the Biafra nation? And I say that is not enough, their leader was arrested, and I say that is not enough, another leader of them, which they call their prime minister, was declared wanted and all of that. Do you really think the government that attack protesters will allow division from Biafra to take place? Do you think they will take it lightly with Biafra and all of that? Drop a opinion in the comment section of this video. Feel free, just say your mind, as I'm gonna dedicate and that thing I did for you. And sure, follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LIBERATE TV and LIBERATE Entertainment, and on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video. Bye for now.
I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious gossip plenty day for body. Pastor with the line on top, be pastor. For LAJUPOG Watch TV. Pastor with the back, where politician with the do pass himself. Corrupt leader, why you waiting for church? All as LAJUPOG Watch TV.